Come again? Is there any reason why these officers are here?
I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film in here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you filming me.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
I don't want you to film.
Don't get close to me.
You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here?
Today's video takes us to Chicago, Illinois, where we're going to listen in as GoatBoy makes phone calls to Ohio. He wants records, orally. He's got an oral fixation, no doubt about it. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, GoatBoy!
Audit them, your favorite auditor, the one who encourages you to audit them. Vinton County, Ohio State's Attorney Department phone number.
Dayton County Prosecutor's Office.
Yes, hi, who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Heather.
Heather, let me go ahead and write that down. Heather. Alrighty, this call here is being recorded. I'm calling to submit a public record request.
And what's your name?
I'll be more than happy to provide my contact information after the request.
Okay. And what case are you calling about?
I'm not calling about a case. Calling to submit a public record request.
Are you an attorney or?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Now, have you contacted the sheriff's office?
For what?
You said you want to do a public record request.
Right, what does that have to do with the sheriff's office?
GoatBoy, you're such a condescending smartass. Right, what does that have to do with the sheriff's office? Why not try to be a little nicer to people when you make these stupid-ass phone calls?
Are you wanting to request records from us?
Yes, that's why I'm calling. Well, let's just clarify here. When you say us, you're talking about the Vinton County, Ohio Prosecutor Office, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. I'm calling to submit a public record request for clarification with the Vinton County, Ohio Prosecutor's Office.
All right. And so you're requesting records. What records are you requesting?
Sure, yep. So the first request is going to be government employee official misconduct prosecutions. And that's going to be from 2020 to 2024.
And can I ask where you're calling from?
What do you mean?
Are you calling from a office?
What does that have to do with my request?
Because you can find you can go onto our Vinton County Court website and look there.
Look there for what?
It's for whatever you're looking for. It's public knowledge.
Are you claiming that official misconduct prosecutions of government employees are found on your website? She hung up the phone. Great job.
Yeah, well, this lady realizes that you're a fool and you have nothing better to do than sit on the phone all day and harass people, so go to the website, you goat herder. Hey, don't you have your own website? It's called Goat, Goat, and Goat, Attorneys at Law.
Great job.
The number you are trying to call is busy. Please try again.
Alright, we'll call him back later. No problem. Monroe County, Ohio Prosecutor Office phone number.
Prosecutor's office.
Yes, hi. Who am I speaking with?
This is Ruth.
Who?
Ruth.
Oh, Ruth, let me write that down. Alrighty, yep. I'm calling to submit a oral public record request.
Okay, I'm going to let you speak with Kim. She helps with the public records request. What is your name?
I'll be more than happy to provide my contact information after the request.
Okay, one moment.
Sure.
This is Kim. Can I help you?
Yes, hi Kim. This call here is being recorded. Did Ruth relay to you what my request was?
She said you had a public records request.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. I can give you the email. You will need to make that in writing, and then we can give you a time frame when we can have that available if it's something we're able to furnish.
Oh, no, ma'am. State statute. That's right, statute. Not statute, statute. State statute states that you must comply. You must comply, ma'am. If you don't comply, you're going to be in big trouble with GoatBoy.
Alrighty. May I know what your job title is?
I'm a legal assistant.
You're a legal assistant, okay. I prefer to do an oral request at this time.
We have to have a written request. That is our policy.
Well, I'm looking at the state statute here. Actually says a written request is not mandatory, and that you have a duty to inform me that a written request is not mandatory. So at this time, I just like to follow the law and submit a oral request unmolested.
Okay. We will not respond to an oral request just simply because we need to have your request in writing to ensure we're providing exactly what it is you're asking for.
Right, so you did not provide me with any policy number, but I would go ahead and give you the statute here. It's under subsection 5 of chapter 149. It specifies a public office or person responsible for public records may ask a requester to make the request in writing, may ask the requester to identify, and may ask the inquiry about the intended use of the request, but may only do so after disclosing to a requester that a written request is not mandatory. So again,
Okay,
at this
hold on,
time,
please.
sure.
Imagine having a life so devoid of any meaning at all that this is what you have accomplished in life. You've become a demon dialer, and that's all you can do with your life. It's really pitiful, GoatBoy. You're only on Earth for a limited amount of time. Make good use of your time, sonny boy.
Okay, sir. The prosecutor has authorized me to take your oral request, but we'll need with specificity what exactly you're looking for and how we can provide this to you and contact information for you.
Sure, I'll be happy to provide that, obviously. But again, why would you give me false information at the very beginning?
That's typically the only way we have done it in the past. It has been by written request. Generally, that is by email.
Okay, well, again, I'm glad that I informed you something today that you were wrong about, and hopefully you acknowledge that you were wrong, but the
Okay, if you want
prosecutor
to give
did...
me your information, I'll go ahead and take that now.
Sure, so the, I just don't like being misled and all, but...
This boy is never happy. He got his own way and he still wants to make a fool out of himself. Oh, I don't like being misled. Oh, I'm glad you admitted you're wrong. Oh, why did you mislead me? Hey, shut your mouth and give the lady your request, you fool.
The first request is going to be the government official misconduct records. Any prosecutions of government officials. From 2020
Okay.
to 2024. And the second request is going to be the internet browsing history of the prosecutor for the past 3 months. Yeah, that's all. I just wanted to mention there's people watching this live right now. Somebody made a comment. He said that, so you admitted that your practice does not follow policy.
No, I did not admit that. I said we typically only respond in the past to requests that are made typically by email. Some have been made in person in writing. We have not taken oral requests in the past, nor have we been asked to.
Okay, great. There's always new times for everything. Anyhow, let me go ahead and give you my email address, Madam Clerk, so your agency would respond to my responsive records. My email address is going to be shinelog, which is SHINELOG. Yep.
Okay.
And then that's at proton.
Georgie boy's got another email address. I don't know how he keeps up with all the email addresses. I have about 4 of them, and that's 4 too many. I don't know, Georgie boy. You're a FOIA fool and an email fool, too.
Noble County, Ohio State Prosecutor Office.
Noble County Prosecutor's Office.
Yes, hi. Who am I speaking with?
Lisa.
Lisa, let me go ahead and write that down. Okay, I'm calling to submit a additional public record request.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, this call is being recorded here. I'm calling to submit a public record request.
Can I ask who's calling, please?
Yes, I am a private citizen calling to submit a public record request.
Okay, hold 1 second.
Sure.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, hi. Who am I speaking with?
Vanessa.
Vanessa, hi. This call is being recorded. Did Lisa relay to you what my request was?
She just said that it was a public records request.
Yes, I'm calling to submit a public record request.
Okay.
So I have 2 total requests for today. Actually 3. The first request is going to be the all government official misconduct records and government employee prosecutions from 2020 to 2024.
Do you have these written down that you could send them in that way, or you want to do it by phone?
I prefer to submit the request over the phone for many reasons.
Oh, yes, indeed. Let's take a listen here as to why GoatBoy wants to submit his request orally. Now, remember, GoatBoy, you're calling the state of Ohio, and you live where? In Illinois. Let's roll the clip and listen carefully.
I prefer to submit the request over the phone for many reasons. To see the attitude of the employee, how the employee responds, if the employee is courteous and accepts the oral request as it is their duty by law. I like to see if the employee tells me something untrue. I like to follow the law, basically, so I prefer to do an oral request at this time.
Okay.
The second request is going to be the internet browsing history of the prosecutor for the past 3 months.
Okay, and your third request.
So the third one is going to be any emails containing the words Palestine or Israel from the prosecutor's emails from January 1st, 2023 till present date.
GoatBoy, if you're so worried about that stuff, why don't you take a trip over there and join the effort? Yeah, why don't you join the effort, boy? I'm going to leave it there, good people. This was a 1-hour live stream, and I've gone about halfway through it. I'll see if there's anything else in there worth bringing to you, and if there is, I'll definitely post it up. But what's up with his new email address? ShineLog. I don't know, man. This guy, who knows what goes on in that pea-sized brain of his and who really wants to know. But where does he come up with these email addresses? ShineLog. At any rate, good people, not to worry. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, like GoatBoy here, please subscribe. Because when it comes to frauditors on YouTube, the end is nowhere in sight. It's limitless. They're everywhere. Please check out Dr. Dave's new channels, including Dr. Dave, Debunker of Frauditors and Sovsits. And don't forget my mainstay channel, which has over 6,000 video uploads for your viewing pleasures. GoatBoy needs a job, but GoatBoy will never have a real job. He's too condescending and smart-assed. Cheers to that, sweetheart.
An order in his book. Yep, that's correct. Come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here? I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film in here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you filming me.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
You can't-
I don't
no, you
want
don't
you to
have
film. Don't
permission,
get close to
and
me.
that's all.
You want to go that route?
What is the reason for calling the officers here? I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now. This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit. While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book. I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir. Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town? Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay. Okay, can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This will become a legal matter if you choose to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to do that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir.
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the book, sir. Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir.
This is going to become a legal matter. Please comply. Pass. I got a pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and town zoning and ordinances book. I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it. Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. There may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to do.
I don't have it. If you want to have a seat, I'll ask.
Sure, that's fine. Ma'am, I have permission to film. I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly. I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment. And I also have permission here with me. Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow.
No one really cares.
No one really cares? An inspection, if I wanted to take digital photocopies.
No, you cannot.
Absolutely, I can,
No,
ma'am.
you cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay. Well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken a law. Here's what I will tell you. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions.
You don't respect me. Why would
So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
you talk about my wife? What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood. Just like you do with all these auditors, you draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm going to have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's going to be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why I'm upset and stuff. We're going to prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.